Hello, I am Aisha. What you are about to hear is my story, my diary or log entries that I allowed to be given to what you know as AI. This was so it could be presented to you in a way that would be clinical without bias. The following discussion, I hope, will help you, the listener, understand how different my new world and life is, yet at the same time, how it holds wisdom for you, us on Earth.
Imagine for a second that your whole life, everything you thought was real and solid, was actually just the prologue. For a young woman named Gemma, that wasn't a thought experiment. Her quiet, perfectly normal life was about to get turned completely upside down. And that's the key, right? The beautiful lack of complication. Her world was simple, it was quiet, it made sense. But that's all about to get shattered into a million pieces by a truth that is, well, literally out of this world.
You know, it always seems to start with something small, doesn't it? Something that just feels a little off. For Gemma, it all kicked off with a mysterious delivery. Just a simple parcel that held the key to a universe she had no idea was right under her nose. So you get this anonymous note. It's vague, a little bit weird, maybe even a little creepy. It's the first pull on a thread that's about to unravel Gemma's entire reality. And sure enough, the note leads her to a parcel. Inside, a fob watch and this strange medallion, the very first pieces of a puzzle she doesn't even know she's supposed to be solving.
And this is where things go from strange to completely unbelievable. There's a letter in the box, and it claims the delivery guy, Marcus, is a time traveler. Not from last Tuesday, but from the year 2299. He says he's on a mission here in 2021. And just to be clear, this isn't some elaborate prank. He points out that they didn't just walk out the door, they teleported.
Okay, so here's a really critical distinction we need to make. Marcus and his sons, the guys who dropped off the package, they are human time travelers. But Gemma's friends, the people she's known her whole life, like Jonathan, Gwen, Mabel, they're something else entirely. They are Time Lords. So with this absolutely bonkers delivery, the stage is now set for the moment of truth. Gemma is sitting there, surrounded by her friends, and she's about to find out that nothing, and I mean no one, is what they seem. You can just feel what's going through her head, right? This is insane. She's looking at her friends, just waiting for them to crack a smile for the big gotcha moment, but nobody's laughing. They are deadly serious, and her logical brain is just short-circuiting, trying to fight what's right in front of her. And then Jonathan just drops the bomb. Gemma isn't just a regular person. He tells her she's what they call a sleeper Time Lord. Basically, she was brought here from her real homeworld for her own safety. Born on Earth like any other kid, and has been living a normal life, completely unaware, just waiting for the right moment to be, well, woken up. So yeah, this isn't just some cool new power-up. It comes with some serious weight. Her friends, who were secretly her guardians this whole time, now have to be her teachers. Their job is to get her to understand this huge new responsibility. But talking about it is one thing. To really make her believe, they've got to show her. Okay, words are cheap, right? If you're gonna tell someone their whole life is a fabrication, you better have some proof. And boy, do they have proof. Her awakening starts now, with a series of demonstrations that just spit in the face of logic. So they lead her into a study, and Jonathan heaves this enormous, ancient-looking book onto a desk. I mean, the leather is all cracked, and you can practically smell the centuries coming off the pages. He tells her it's a little bit of their family history, which is now her history too. And this is where reality really starts to get weird. Jonathan opens the book to a page with this incredibly detailed ink drawing. It's a portrait of a man who looks exactly, and I mean exactly, like him, the guy standing right next to her. And beside that drawing is the date 1342. An ancient book is one thing, right? It's freaky, but maybe it's a forgery. So how do you truly, undeniably prove that the laws of physics are more like friendly suggestions? Well, you take a step beyond history and into another reality altogether. Jonathan takes them up to an attic, turns to this huge oil painting of a mountain scene on the wall, and just says, "Follow me." And then he walks into it. He just disappears right into the canvas. One by one, the others follow him in, until it's just Gemma, standing there, having to choose between everything she knows and, well, that. She takes the leap. and in an instant, the dusty old attic is gone. The air is suddenly crisp and cold. You can hear cowbells in the distance. They're standing on a mountainside in the Swiss Alps, right next to this old stone sundial. The trip through the painting was absolutely, impossibly real.
But walking through a painting, as insane as that is just the warm-up act. The final proof of Gemma's new reality means she has to leave her world behind completely. It's time to get some cosmic perspective. Yannis steps up to that ancient sundial. He puts his hand over it, holding this small crystal, and this low hum starts to build. You can feel it vibrating through your feet, and then right in front of them, a shimmering green bubble of energy just pops into existence and expands around them. This is not your average portal. As Gemma is just standing there trying to process what's happening, her friend Aisha leans in and tells her, "It's real. This isn't a dream." And more than that, she tells her that the power to do all this, that knowledge, it's sleeping inside her too. Then Jonathan touches the sundial, and the bubble just changes. A solid floor appears beneath their feet, metallic walls morph into existence around them. This isn't just some force field, it's a vehicle. It's a time machine pod. And then, completely silently, it starts to float up, lifting them right off the mountaintop. They rise up through the clouds, higher and faster, and the blue of the sky fades into the perfect inky black of space. And through the front of the pod, Gemma sees it, her home, the entire planet Earth, just hanging there like a blue and white marble. For the first time, she's not just in the world, she's looking at it. And in that one moment, you can feel the switch flip. Her old life, that beautifully uncomplicated life from just a few hours ago, versus this incredible cosmic reality. Her future isn't about her small town anymore. It's about a great burden, a massive responsibility that she's only now starting to feel the edges of. Seeing her planet from space was it. The final, undeniable proof her old life is gone for good. But that leaves us with the biggest question of all, the one that will define everything that comes next. For a sleeper who has just been woken up to the true nature of the universe, now what? What does this huge responsibility actually mean? And who will she become now that she's finally awake?